That's the nature of computers. They share data efficiently. Facebook uses BitTorrent, and so does Twitter. They wouldn't be able to work without it. It's a massive transfer of information.
The technological nature of data is for it to be copied and transferred. That's what computers do, and they're only going to get better and faster.
People want data that's valuable, so there's no way to stop
this. Because we are
having a war on
cultural artifacts that are infinitely reproducible.
And does OIT monitor my internet connection or students' internet connections?
No, we do not. We provide, freedom with our internet connections to the students.
State your name? No.
We don't want to be Big Brother, say, monitoring ports and content. It's up to the students to be responsible for what they do.
I'm 18 and I play a little bit of music, but mostly listen to it all the time. I compose music. I'm an avid listener and somewhat of a musician.
Hey, I'm Vicky. I'm 20 from Boston. Playing Spank on TV. The music industry in this country today is too much of a business, too much about profit and then sharing your ideals and sharing your story, your feelings.
I see the music industry as a flawed industry.
Have you ever legally downloaded music?
Yes, I do a lot of the time.
How do I get new music?
Yeah.
Mostly I hear about it from my friends, and I'll either torrent it or get it from them.
Borrow the CDs and just put them on the computer, pretty much.
You burn them onto your hard drive? Do you illegally download music?
Yeah, I do that a lot too.
Do you legally download music?
I do. I use iTunes a lot.
Do you download music illegally?
No.
Would you ever want people to illegally download your work?
Not at all.
I'm a big fan of music. I'm 18, I'm a fan of music, and I download music illegally.
Do you find it wrong on moral grounds?
Kind of. It's almost like you're stealing from the musician.
I'm a fan of music, and I download music illegally.
Summer 1999, June. Napster explodes onto the scene and forever changes music distribution. Today, there are a myriad of ways a user can access and interact with an artist digitally. Why have societies and governments taken to privileging some of these relations while outlawing others?
How can you tell if something is copyrighted?
It's kind of a gray area. You have to find out who made it, who's the author.
I'm not sure morality goes into it. I think legally it is wrong, and I think
OIT, we're not saying anybody's violating copyright. We get these complaints and we have to follow through by law by disabling the internet connection, so the stuff isn't being shared anymore, so the university won't be held liable for it.
The third party, above all, our goal is to reform laws regarding copyright, intellectual property. They're help establish, to support, and promote between pirates and pirate parties around the world. Anonymity and privacy online.
Right now, especially with people, in my age group, in my generation, it's seen, by the masses as it's not a problem.
Pirate parties have moved in over 40 countries. This is a huge international movement. Sweden, Switzerland, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Spain. You said you're required by law. Is that the Digital Millennium Copyright Act?
That's exactly right. Yep, the DMCA, the same kind of law that YouTube and RapidShare, for instance, has to comply by. Like the RIAA and those guys, they're the ones sending us complaints. We sometimes get what are called early settlement letters, which are basically the big corporations threatening, university students. They're saying if you don't pay this settlement fee, which ranges $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000, we're going to sue the university for your contact information and then sue you.
Do you consider yourself a pirate or have any allegiance to the piracy movement?
I never really understood why they're calling us pirates.
If it's on the internet, it's just so easy that it's pretty much giving it out, so I just take it. Like, downloading music illegally is such a cultural thing and just not really looked down upon at all, so I wouldn't mind becoming a pirate.
No. Music and art is different from... It's something that should be shared, but in general, I don't agree with theft of items of intellectual property. I would never physically steal an item because that took more than artistic inspiration to produce.
So there's a difference between loss of profit and intangible theft. I don't even know if it would count as loss of profit because who knows how much they would make off of that particular song or album.
They don't give you the right to distribute it. They retain the copyright of those songs, of those movies. So when you distribute it to other people, you're infringing upon that copyright.
Who do you think illegal downloads hurts, if anyone?
Is that a record label? If anybody? A corporation?
I started spending a lot of my spare money going to record stores and buying every good record I could find, you know. Hi, my name is Jaya Borman. I'm the owner and founder of Trade Roots Records here in Amherst, Mass. We opened our store about 9 years ago, and people would come in asking for CDs, so we started building up our CD selection. And I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I noticed the CD sales started going way down. Definitely noticed a pretty severe drop in our CD sales. And unfortunately, we closed the store here the last few weeks, and we started building up our record selection online. So, you know, I send out record orders weekly to countries all over the world. If you listen to old records, they just have a different sound and a different feel than the re-released version on a CD. You know, you miss out on a lot of...
As you understand it, is that illegal? Yeah. But you do it anyway. Why?
It's easier, and I want to listen to the music. If I haven't heard of an artist, then I'll either not listen to it or get it for free. Free is a ladder is a better option.
A lot of the bands I listen to, I wouldn't listen to if I didn't download their music illegally. And I wouldn't get my friends to listen to them. I wouldn't get them to buy their albums legally.
Because most of the bands I download, I go see them at shows, or I'll like buy their merchandise, or if I really like them, I'll like later buy their albums.
Would you turn in a peer for illegally downloading music?
No, absolutely not.
It's up to them. If they get caught, they get caught. I wouldn't, because I don't want that to be my responsibility. Their minimum fine for a legally downloaded song is $750.
That's a little drastic.
Would you report a peer for stealing $750?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. From who?
From the RIAA. From their bank account. I would just let them get caught on their own. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, and I don't want to say it's a different kind of thing, but...
I'd say to think twice about it. Most musicians out there put their heart and their soul into the music. If you really like a musician, you like what they're doing, go support them. You know, support them by paying for the download or buying their CD or buying their record. I'm a big proponent of, you know, putting money into the things that you enjoy and believe in.
When you're listening to it personally, that's okay. That's what you bought it for.
Have you ever made anyone walk the plank?
Several times.
So you wouldn't consider yourself on par with Somalian pirates or pirates that rob Spanish ships?
No. We're in our bedrooms, downloading music.
You know, in the future, we'll see what happens in the future. There's a chance we may reopen. I have several people who are, you know, active with the store and trying to do their part to keep it alive.
And I think in many ways what I do by illegally downloading music is actually benefiting them. You know, you see the changing culture, you see a bunch of independent labels. I think I'm part of that movement in that sense.